JAMB 2019 Literature in English Question 12. In David Diop's The Vultures, the colonialists are portrayed as. The options given are A. Hypocritical and oppressive, B. Intellectual and civilized, C. Humanitarian and sympathetic, and D. Adventurous and daring. The correct answer to this question is A. Hypocritical and oppressive. This is because the poem mostly expresses the sufferings, lamentations, and exploitations endured during the colonial period by the colonized country from the colonialists. The option is A, which is hypocritical and oppressive, because the colonialists were hypocritical in the sense that they came into Africa as missionaries initially, aiming to spread the gospel of Christ. And they were also oppressive because they abandoned their so-called mission and oppressed the colonized country through slavery. So the correct answer here is hypocritical and oppressive for those that have read the poem. JAMB 2019 Literature in English Question 14. The question says, the choice of imagery in J.P. Chalk's Olokun suggests that the poem is intended to arouse. The options given are A. Jealousy, B. Secular sentiment, C. Religious sentiment, and D. Erotic feeling. The correct answer to this question is D. Erotic feeling. This is because the whole concept and tone of the poem revolves around love and romance. The expression of the poet's feelings to a woman he represents as Olokun. Even the lyrics of the poem, for those that have read the poem, you find that the lyrics is something that or insinuates what a man will say to his lover. So the correct answer for this question is D. Erotic feeling. JAMB 2019 Literature in English Question 15. The question says, open quote, but what wakeful of man, made of the mud of this earth, can started at the touch of sleep, the sable vehicle of dream, which indeed is the look of eyes. Close quote. These lines from J.P. Chalk's Olokun suggest that Olokun's eyes, A. Hypnotize, B. Cause sleeplessness, C. Terrify, and D. Prevent dreams. The correct answer to this question is A. Hypnotize. This is because the poet expresses that staring into the eyes of his love, Olokun, hypnotizes him as he is lost in her gaze. For those that have read the full poem, you find that the whole concept and tone of the poem revolves around love and romance. Even the lyrics of the poem suggest erotic feelings that a man has towards a woman. And as such, a lover's eye cannot cause sleeplessness, as option B suggests, or terrify or prevent dreams, as option C and D suggest respectively. According to the poet, the eyes of Olokun, his lover, hypnotizes him as he is lost in her gaze. JAMB 2019 Literature in English Question 16. The question says, in Leopold Segnon's Long, open quote, long you have held between your hands, close quote. The poet addresses himself to. The options given are A. His beloved country for which he yearns, B. His love, C. His love interfused with yearning for his country, and D. A river in the poet's village. The correct answer to this question is C. His love interfused with yearning for his country. For those that have read the full poem, find out that the poem expresses the poet's not just love for his country, but also yearning for his country. This is suggested in the tone and even the lyrics of the poem, of how much the poet yearns for his country as well as his love. In other words, his love and yearning for his country are intertwined or interfused. Therefore, as I said earlier, option C is the correct answer. It says his love interfused with yearning for his country. JAMB 2019 Literature in English Question 17. The question says, in Christopher Okigbo's Idoto, Idoto symbolizes. The options given are A. An object of religious worship, B. The poet's mother, C. The poet's cultural tradition, and D. A river in the poet's village. The correct answer to this question is A. An object of religious worship. This is because in the poem, Idoto is not the poet's mother or a river or cultural tradition. It is very clear in the poem that Idoto is a deity or goddess worshipped in the hometown of the poet. So the poet is simply recognizing and honoring her by writing this poem. So the correct answer to this question is A. She is an object of religious worship, since she is a goddess or deity in the poet's hometown. JAMB 2019 Literature in English question 18. The question says, open quote, "Before you, Mother Idoto, naked I stand before your watery presence, a prodigal." Close quote. In the above lines from Christopher Okigbo's Idoto, the speaker is a prodigal because the options given are A. has wasted all his mother's money, B. is repentant over his plan to waste his mother's money, C. has come back to worship his goddess which he had neglected, and D. has been caught desecrating the shrine of the goddess. The correct answer to this question is C, which says has come back to worship his goddess which he had neglected. This is because in the poem Idoto, for those of us that have read the full poem, you find out that the poet expresses how cultural traditions and deities are neglected due to the influence of the white men and civilization, and as such, he has returned to worship his goddess whom he had neglected due to civilization and influence of the white men. So the correct answer to this question is C, which says has come back to worship his goddess which he had neglected. JAMB 2019 Literature in English question 19. The question says, the lesson of Birago Diop's Vanity is intrigue because the people described in the poem are, the options given are A. Inglorious, B. Gentle, C. Wretches, and D. Humble. The correct answer to this question is A. Inglorious. This is because in the poem expresses the failure of the living to honor their dead ancestors by ignoring and abandoning the culture and teachings of their ancestors due to civilization and the influence of white men. So the correct answer to this question is inglorious. And inglorious means causing shame or loss of honor, which the poet is trying to express in the poem as the actions of the people. JAMB 2019 Literature in English question 20. This question is based on George Bernard Shaw's Arms and the Mind. Petkoff, grinning, says, Sergius, tell Catherine that quest story his friend told us about how he escaped after Sivnitza. You remember, after his being hit by two women. Since the phrase two women in the above extract refers to Petkoff's own daughter and wife, his grinning is a case of the options given are A. Sarcasm, B. Ridicule, C. Irony, and D. Suspense. The correct answer to this question is C. Irony. This is because in the play in Act 2, the story Major Petkoff asked Sergius to tell was about two women that helped a fugitive soldier escape. Unknown to him though, the two women in question were his wife and daughter, which is ironic because they had mocked and condemned these women without knowing their true identity. To better understand the answer to this question, let us define what irony is. Irony is a situation that ends up in a different way than what is expected or anticipated. So in this story, for those of us that read the play, the situation where Petkoff's daughter and wife helped a fugitive is ironic because it is not the kind of situation that we expected of a major's wife and daughter. So it is ironic because unknown to Petkoff, the women he has condemned and mocked were actually his own family, wife and daughter, that should not have acted or done what they did. So the correct answer to this question is C, irony.